And we should be live. There we are. Hi guys, it's me again. Look at that fine looking fellow.
Seize the moment. Seek, and you shall find.
Now, this is a find!
We all have a place in the eternal alchemy.
Now, Living World Season 1, The Battle for Lion's Arch. Read the letter. I apparently have a letter. Commander, there's a rapidly developing situation in Lornar's Pass. Apparently Scarlet Briar is deploying a massive construct based on the Watch Knights as some kind of sadistic field test. The Priory is calling for immediate support, and a number of adventurers are already in the area battling Scarlet's armies. Mysterious probes have also started appearing all over the region. We could use your help. But after reading the reports from Keswick Hills, I have to think this is the tip of a dark scheme. Stay on your toes. Head to Lornar's Pass. Pardon me, I need to head to Lornar's Pass. So hopefully, knock on wood, the problems I had earlier today with Comcast crapping up my network 3 times have cured. I'm entering the Twisted Marionette. Hi guys. Hi, Bram. You were asked to come too, Commander? I don't like the rumors of Scarlet. Not so close to home. Heard something about a weapons test, but I don't know how accurate that is. Knut has the city on guard. For warning. And Timey. This is definitely Scarlet's work. I'd lay my reputation on it. Oh, you're close. She can't be far away. You think we'll get to see her? Maybe meet her? I'd like that, wouldn't you? I would, for different reasons. What are you doing out here? Same as you, I imagine, looking for Scarlet. She's amazing. I've seen some of her mecha-magical creations. I had trouble with mecha-magical and then creations. The way she overcomes joint friction is ingenious. What? You know she's a terrorist, right? I never said she was a good person, but that doesn't make her any less of an engineer. I could learn so much from her. Hey, do you think they'll let her teach me from the jail? Is that ethical? What do you think she's up to? She's testing her aether cannon, obviously. She summoned her peripheral units to come sacrifice their energy cells to her weapon. If she manages to get it powered up, it'll most likely kill us all. Why do you think she's calling in the additional troops? To defend those energy fields until her watchwork minions can reach them and power up her weapons, of course. She's a genius, an absolute genius. I see, but you should get out of here before it shows up. No, she should stay and maybe get herself killed and we won't have to put up with her stupidity in the future. Time travel, you know.
That energy field's calibrated to teleport living matter. It's safe. Really? Go!
Get into high gear. Through that energy field. Forward. Double time.
You don't have much dignity, do you? It's okay. Your humiliation will end soon.
Thanks. Nice to know that you're such a sweetheart about it.
failing quick.
Perfect. I had so much time to dodge. Thanks. That was... Okay. Problem with that is, I used the wrong dodge. I used the one from the other game I've been playing. So that kind of on me. Aha! Evaded it that time. Comes again.
Keep the enemy back.
Okay. Regulator Warden.
You think you're so clever?
Okay.
Why won't anyone
What
help?
the hell was... Okay, I'm decided. I will now step back at a freaking distance and do this the slow and silly way. Because I can't see what was actually... Oh, I don't know. Doing all those enormous hits to me. We'll just stand off at a distance and whittle them down. It's not fast damage, but it's honest word. It's invincible. Again. On cheese mode for me, but I'm fine with cheesing it. That's the option. There's the power regulator. Doing the thing again. There. Speed oversize completed.
Keep our enemy off kilter.
Oh, that's her.
Okay.
For the record, you've been struck.
Oh, perfect. Big as tits. Awesome. And I got almost insta-jibbed. Taking my mind off, or my eyes off things for a second. Now, again, this is just one of those things where you're at a huge disadvantage if you're playing melee.
Accelerate!
It's a thing they do in so many of their individual sort of storyline stuff. They punish the living hell out of melee classes.
I'm nigh invincible.
But yeah, as long as I'm doing things ranged, I am nigh invincible. If I was melee, I'd be dying all over the place. I wonder how much of this is the old design from when it originally came out and how much of it has been wangled with.
I'm nigh invincible. A clever combination.
Because the difference difficulty between ranged and melee is just ludicrously large.
My energy is diminished. I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Slow the power regulator. Here you go again. Damage the power regulator and inspire to help your friends. I will inspire my friends and me, giving us a really big bunch of buffs. Go, friends, go.
Three. We're winning. Show these annoyances what we can do. Keep them back.
The regulator warden again. Or maybe it's a different one, I don't know.
For the record, you've been struck.
Whoops! That was a poor piece of timing on my part, and once again, I will now simply stay at range. Because it is so incredibly fucking punitive, you don't.
Not enough endurance. Invigorating.
That was bullshit. It didn't read my dodge, but it was there. Believe me, I know when I dodge. And that one is a no-doubter. Like that. There's the power again with the power regulator, right?
Vitality restored.
We're almost done. 4 chains have been cut. Fight, fight, fight!
Wow, that's... Thanks, Kaz. That was really inspiring.
On the offensive.
I'm so cute when I'm on the offensive. Thanks, Scarlet. Really kind of you. See what happens next.
I'm nigh
Regulator
invincible.
Warden 5. Gotta say, so far, this is... See, I don't think I played this back when it was originally live. But if this was the original design, then I forgive them for being so unimpressive. But if this is new design, it's really Wait, did I they're regular ones, okay. Oh, that was horseshit. Okay.
Over here!
Thank you, Timey. Oh, I guess you were just saving yourself. Then never mind, Timey.
And you thought I was vitality restored! I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Well, I see. I have to defeat a whole bunch of these in turn. Whatever it is, they have got a lot of badness that they drop off. I don't see any visual effects from their attacks, but I sure feel it.
I'm 6 feet tall!
Again, I got no idea what it is that's hitting me. So hard, but it hits quite hard indeed. When they spin through, at least I understand why that's going to hurt.
Won't anyone help me?
What an incredibly dumb fight. Really dumb. God, I hope it was designed this way originally, because this is new design. You know, other than having rejiggered it to make it work for single player content, it's terrible. It's just stupid. So my assumption is maybe it's been rejiggered. Mind you, I almost finished the last week, watch night. I got them down to almost nothing.
I'm nigh invincible. Exhilarating!
Yeah! Woohoo! We are super adventurers! Oh, disengage combat mode.
I like that it was spinning its head around. That was pretty
You
interesting.
never fail to surprise me.
That was fun. I actually thought we might not win against that thing.
Oh, Bram.
I'm
See, I wasn't
starting to think
around for
Scarlet doesn't care
most
whether
of the
she
first
wins or loses
season,
against us.
and Bram was already a
What does
moron.
that mean?
And Timey's an idiot.
She doesn't fight like she wants to win. She sacrifices her weapons to take some of us out. It's like she's culling the herd.
Our herd.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
Carrier's
Kaz. We got
defenders.
that.
What do you think about those devices she's left around?
We don't know that Scarlet dropped those off, do we?
Who else? I keep waiting for one of them to explode.
Or spout toxins like the Tower of Nightmares.
You can stop worrying. They're not offensive. They're probes. She's looking for something.
Or open up and spew dredge into the surrounding area?
Whatever they are, I'm convinced they're dangerous.
Nobody ever listens to me.
Did you hear about the word?
Well, that's because you talk non-stop and oftentimes are an idiot.
Someone was saying something about that. You gonna go check it out?
Nah. I'm so tired, my pillow's already snoring.
That's not
Mine too.
remotely
As soon as
funny.
we're done here, Bram and I are heading back to Lion's Arch.
Yeah, I'm starving.
We'll meet you there. Casimir, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Check on Timey. The petulant child behaving like a petulant child.
Child?
You're a super genius.
What are you doing out here? Who are you with?
I'm not supposed to talk to nosy strangers.
Where are your parents?
Dead.
Okay. Well, you're obviously a long way from home. You come with me.
By whose authority are you ordering me around?
By the authority vested in me by Queen Jenna of Divinity's Reach. Now come with me.
I'm not going with you until I know where you're taking me.
To Lion's Arch, then to Radasum. You've got no business out here on the battlefield.
Are you paying the waypoint fees?
Yes. Now come on.
I'm supposed to talk
You
to her?
seem like a pleasant enough travel companion. Come on, Scruffy. This nice human is taking us home.
Okay. No, that by the way, 15,005. I hit 15,000 a few days ago. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. Not really. Get the feeling that fight would be better with friends, but then most of the Living World story stuff is better and more fun and less punishing with friends. Oh, another letter. Congratulations and an opportunity. Priory scholars have informed me of your triumph over the marionette that appeared near our monastery. The Derman Priory owes you a debt once again, Commander. Without your help, Scarlet Briar's monstrosity seemed impossible to confront. Now it's beaten, and badly so. Should it return, we have the means and knowledge to put a permanent end to it. More important, we've pieced together data recovered from Scarlet's mechanical minions and made a remarkable discovery: the location of a concealed lair. Hidden in the caves beneath the Priory itself. A Priory dangerous artifacts investigation and containment team is being assembled as you read this, but in light of your own contributions, I have attached coordinates to the lair entrance should you wish to make your own survey of the premises. I'm going to head to Scarlet's hidden lair. Hidden volcanic lair. That looks like that one's closest, so German Priory it is. Well, it's under, so presumably there's a cave somewhere in the general vicinity. Go out on a limb and say this cave. Maybe not. But huh. Okay, none of those caves are what we're looking for. This guy presumably is looking for it too. Bonk! Have I ever mentioned how much I really, really don't care for invisible walls? I'm hitting an awful lot of them all of a sudden. Alright, he's going in. This is the one I just came out of. Maybe I missed something. Up here, say. I'm not finding anything. I will run with these fellows. Perhaps they can find. I cannot. Or perhaps I have to come at it from the very far end of Dermot Priory Cave, which is way back here. And I know there's a cave under there. Has been since the game launched. The Champion Worm. Is this it? This is new. Oh, Lion's Arch. That's not it. I've made a wrong turn. Oops. It's down further. Over here, I think. No. Where the hell is it? Invisible wall. Love them so much. Cannot get enough. Where the really fuck is this? Further south than I thought, maybe. No. These invisible walls, I don't remember them being there. I don't think they're new, but I don't remember them. And yet I hate them. I hate them so very, very, very much. I mean, there's always been a cave under the Dermot Priory. I never, ever have had trouble finding it before. This one, there it is. Always like a, yeah, this place. Always a big ass, like, champion worm. Like, say, him. Alright, here we go. Freaking finally. The secret lair. I will disconnect the power core. I will continue my story. I will investigate the lair. Scarlet Briar's... Oh, well, let's do the journal fragments in order. I wake from nightmare, screaming, confused, and scared. It's been getting worse. I've decided to talk to a mender. I've probably been working too hard. Every night the same terrors. Never changes. The mender was unable to help me, and I feel like I'm losing control of myself. When the nightmare starts and an entity calls to me, I run. Run into a sea of darkness, but no matter how hard I try to escape, it keeps calling me. I'm trying not to sleep. Too scared to even close my eyes. So scared. Whispers come from the forest all night long, calling me, taunting me, possessing me. I'm trying not to... Whoop, nope, same one. Try to... Tonight I saw it. I stared into the abyss, and it stared back at me. So much power, I don't know what's real and what isn't anymore. Control of my world, control of myself is slipping through my hands, and yet I'm no longer scared. It communicated with me through images of death, destruction, and destiny. I must know more. I must confront it and put an end to this madness. Okay. So she had some issues. Empty jar on the shelf. By touching it, there's an unmistakable feeling of loss. An old-looking Asura's portrait has several knives plunged into it. The bottom appears to have a subject's name engraved, Professor Omad. She seems not to have been a fan of his. Well, she probably was initially. The console. Enter the Omad. O-M-A-D.
What? What is this?
Plans of a destruction of Lion's Arch, it looks like. Great big drill. This rough diagram appears to chart connections between various factions. Scarlet must have been brainstorming which factions she could manipulate into alliances for her benefit. That's that. Just seeing if I missed anything else. Which, almost certainly, yes. Miniature prototype for the probes scattered across the countryside. This one is off, but the others are much larger and have an unsettling red glow. That's the probes, right? Yeah. One of the antitoxin injectors from the Tower of Nightmares. Scarlet must have stolen or recovered it from the chaos of the tower's destruction. Alright, I think that's everything. Which means, of course, that I've missed something. Leave the area to plan your next move. What's my next move, guys?
What?
Another letter. I tell you, the Tyrian post office does really good work. They just delivered this. I'm behind a hologram I just got out of a secret lair. Spongo Smallberries. We beat Scarlet's marionette by the skin of our teeth, mind you. We're going to regroup at Lion's Arch. Let's meet there. I'll meet my friends. At Lion's Arch. So what I hope to do tonight is run through all of the Living World Season 1 stuff. Do the new sort of instanced space group event that they have. Battle for Lion's Arch. And maybe open some Black Lion boxes. But first, my cup runneth under. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I will enter the instance, connecting the pieces. Oh, Old Lion's Arch, here we go! One of the nice things about this...
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Let's see if I've unlocked any of it. I doubt that I have. Lion's Memory, I must have done something for it. Okay, I guess they just unlocked entirely. I haven't gotten any of these yet. Which I believe each of these can also be, instead of using it as just a trophy, I think that they can be turned into weapons as well. And this is what we want to get eventually, not tonight. It basically opens up Old Lion's Arch as an instanced space you can go to, similar to Arborstone, Mistlock Sanctuary. But it requires... requires you to finish the metas, the meta deeds for each of the chapters. Hi, the Durham Priory is warning and informing people about the Silvari outlaw Scarlet Briar. Would you like to learn more about her and her history? Yes. The biggest news is that we've identified the location of one of Scarlet's labs. Would you believe it's been right under Durham Priory the whole time? Yes, I have. I just was there. Thanks. Write and learn Earth's past. You're going to want to see this for yourself. What can you tell me about Scarlet Briar? Our finest scholars have approved the following information, though as always you may not yet have the full story. In early years, Scarlet showed an insatiable desire for knowledge. She traveled from mentor to mentor, soaking up the knowledge she could from each. An admirable pursuit, I'm sure you'll agree. Unfortunately, she went astray when she lost her moral compass and her mind. She dabbled in knowledge that would have damaged the minds of even our most stalwart researchers, combining magic and engineering. She looked beyond our world. What she saw in those greater workings broke her mind, thus she murdered her mentor and began her assault on Tyria. First, she explored an alliance between the Flame Legion, Shar, and Dredge. This alliance provided her with allies with weaponry. She provided her and her allies with weaponry they'd never have developed on their own. They combined flame magic with the earth element skills of the Dredge, fire and earth. Scarlet was preparing a well-balanced army. Elementalists must surely have noticed her use of all the elements. Next, she enticed airship pirates to join with Inquest. The pirates had been working on an airship design, but it didn't become viable until Inquest magic was added to the mix. Air. We suspected that she had always been fascinated with the Surin portal magitech, and she succeeded in taking it to a whole new level. She used this to assault the Queen's Jubilee. She took the Queen's Watchwork Sentinels and created horrors of them, warping them to her own purposes. This is her pattern. She steals the knowledge of others, then twists it. Her latest victory was convincing Crate to work with Nightmare Courtiers. We have confirmed that she held one of their sacred icons over their heads to get them to do so. Water. The result was a plant so toxic that it has all but destroyed beautiful Kessex Hills, and now she has the toxin from it. We're trying to guess how she'll use that toxin, but we have little to go on. What her motives are. She guards her motives closely, though if we knew them, we could perhaps predict her next move, and I hesitate to mention the theories because I do not know which is the truth. Some believe it's a lark. A few suggest that her ultimate target is the dragons. More say she's working for the dragons. Still others believe she has a maniacal desire to rule the world. I honestly don't know, but I have a bad feeling it'll be long before we find out. So be careful out there. There's a dark cloud hanging over us all. Old Lion's Arch. They're gonna make us work to actually access it, though.
Soldier, report. Where's my Tequatl tail?
Back where I'm bunking, sir. I'll go get it immediately.
Wait, you took down Tequatl?
As reported, sir. I sent you a missive requesting an audience.
Been busy. I'm here now.
Should I go get the tail and bring it to you, Tribune?
No, I don't need a slab of decaying meat.
But I've been hauling it around for weeks.
Ooh, I bet that smell sticks to your gear.
It does.
I've been hearing about this Scarlet Silvari. You know anything about her?
She's building an army, sir. She's the one behind the Molten Alliance.
So I heard. I want you to take her down. Permanently. Whatever the cost. You do that, Rox, and you're in the warband.
What?
I need to repeat myself.
No, Tribune. Consider her dead.
Report to me when it's done. And, Rox, be careful.
Will do, sir.
Okay. I've listened to the conversation. Rox. You see that metal human with the enormous... Yeah, dangerous. So, what are we going to do about Scarlet?
Listen, you won't believe what Ritlock just said.
I heard.
If I kill Scarlet, I'm in the warband. Definitely.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter? I thought you'd be happy for me.
I just don't understand why you need some warband you don't even know. I mean, you've got me, and we've got a team of our own. Look around. They're all here with you.
It's a char thing. You wouldn't understand.
A char thing? You'd rather be in your fancy warband than with people who've been beside you all this time?
That's not what I said.
Gee, Bram, you ran away from everyone you knew. Huh.
Why? Because
Wonder
it'll
where you
make
got
you
that
special?
idea.
You're already special. At least to me.
You'll still see me after I get in.
Uh-huh.
You will. Sometimes.
We're gonna find her. Sounds good to me. How?
Bram!
First, we have to learn everything we can about her. I know she passed with the Lion Legion blacksmith named Asagai. She was ancient at the time. Got buddy. Good evening. And no one's seen her for some time. I guess as she went out on her final patrol. Final patrol? Yeah, that's what an aging or badly mutilated soldier does when they know they're going to die soon. They go out for one final patrol so they can die in battle defending what they love. It's an honorable battle. So why is Bram mad at you? He doesn't want me to join the Stone Warband. He thinks he'll never see me again. Again, I mean, I'll be busy, sure, but they'll have missions and tasks for me, but I'll be able to take leave sometimes to visit. If you need help, be there if I can. If you can. Well, I can't predict where or what I'll be doing, you know. I can't promise. I see. Listen to Bram's conversation. Well, I listened to his other one. Do I have to listen to more of his conversations? Oh, God, he's so annoying.
Bram, there you are.
Somebody care to tell me why this child was on the battlefield?
Hey, I'm not a child.
Not you, this Asuran girl. I found her out there trying to get to Scarlet's twisted marionette.
Actually,
who does she belong to?
Oh, her.
Help! Help! Save me from this creepy human!
It's okay, I'm a Crichton Seraph. The kid's in no danger.
Bram! Don't let him take me away! Please!
Are you her guardian?
Who, me? Wolf's teeth, no. I've never seen her before in my life.
Bram, you're so mean. Can't we just go home now?
Listen, buddy, I don't know what your game is, but you better get this kid to safety. She's got no business on a battlefield.
What? I swear I've never seen her before in my life. Hey, where's he going? You're not my responsibility.
It's okay, Bram. You can take me home now. I live in Radasum.
Huh? What?
Where do you live? Maybe we could go there instead.
No. You found your way here. You can find your way back.
Fine. Here I go. By myself. Off into the big city. You'll probably never see me again, Bram.
Is that a
Good
promise?
luck, kid.
Oh my God. Follow up with Bram. I'm still stirred up by that fight. You? You mad at Rox? No, maybe. She wants to go off and be in the Stone Warband. But if she does, I'll never see her again. I just don't get it. It's her decision to make. Why does she want to go be with a Tribune who has no time for her and a bunch of old crusty soldiers who don't know her?
Yeah?
Yeah, I could go again. See, that's why you and I are friends. Oh, God, we're not friends. Bram, we work. Well, you're just a guy I work with. We're the ones that should be doing something about Scarlet. What's the plan? For now, we gather information. Makes sense. So what's going on with you and your little friend? My little, the Asuran Ragamuffin? I've never seen her before. She must have heard Rox say my name. She tricked that Seraph into thinking I was her guardian. What? No, I've never seen her before. She's not my... Right, not you too. All right, make sure she gets home safe, but just this once. She's not my friend.
Marjorie, a word, please.
I'll be right back, Cass.
Is Lady Casimir okay?
Yeah, she'll be
Well, I gotta
fine.
say, so far,
It's just
part
been a
5
rough
is...
day.
Ugh.
Did you see that twisted marionette?
I did. And I heard there are jungle worms erupting from the ground in Blood-Tide Coast.
That's because they're disturbed by Scarlet's seeking devices.
I thought your Norn was taking you home.
He is. He just doesn't know it yet.
What does a little squirt like you know about Scarlet, anyway?
As it so happens, I know a lot. I've been studying her for months. I came to meet her, but she didn't show up.
To meet her? Why would you want
Because
to do
Timmy's
that?
a
Because
little
she's
malignant
brilliant,
narcissist.
Of course. My theory is that she knows something about the dragons, and that's why she's building an army.
Well,
Your
you're right.
theory.
She does know something about the dragons.
You don't think she's just a big
One
old
of them in
meanie?
particular.
Do you always talk like a 4-year-old?
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. You wouldn't know anyone who goes by the initial E, would you? Just E?
E? No, why?
No reason. Just eliminating possibilities. How's the Queen?
I wouldn't know. The Shining Blade have her so tightly wrapped up I can't even get near her.
Well, at least she's safe.
Make a plan with Marjorie.
Join me.
Hello, cutie. What's the plan? Sorry, I don't swing that way. I know you already got a girlfriend. I don't cheat on other people's girlfriends. Now we find a way to corner Scarlet. How do you recommend we do that? We don't know anything about her. Then we learn everything we can. Alright, I'll put out feelers with friends. What friends I have left at the ministry. And around Divinity's Reach, maybe someone will know something. And the CERN project. Hi. Are you a friend of Bram's? I am. Or rather, I will be soon. Progeny, do your teachers know you're out here? What college are you in? Absolutely, you needn't worry. I'm in the College of Synergetics. I'm performing important field experiments. So Zoja approves of your field experiments? Ask her. I wouldn't dare to speak for her. I know you. You're the SNAF prize winner. Yes, I am. Spongo Smallberries. Well, that's true. Your entry was impressive. I'd love to learn how you did it sometime. Did I hear right? You're curious about Scarlet? Most definitely. She's sparky. I drool when I think about everything she could teach me. Have you seen her mecha magical creations? Alchemagical bonanza. She'd kill you without a second thought. Me? Inconceivable. She'd recognize potential, and my potential would mold me into her favorite assistant. Then I'd learn more than her, and I'd surpass her, and she'd die old and sad. I'd be amazing. Yeah. Yay. That was some in-depth character building of a bunch of characters I like less now than I did before, and 2 of them I hated. We've got another letter. Trouble at Fort Mariner. An alarm's been sounded at Fort Mariner, where we're holding my train. I heard you and your crew were in town. I'm headed to the fort now. That's up my mouth. I would appreciate backup. I have a bad feeling. All right.
I can't wait to spar with that crazy Char.
I actually think in these fights, having a pet out can be distracting. Especially when he's almost as big as me. My new attire. I hope you like it. We'll continue in connecting the pieces. The Aether escape. So evidently, my train is going to escape, only to return in End of Dragons. Also in various fractals. I will take my time in murdering them.
6 feet tall!
Here we are again. I'll just stand off here at a distance and slowly take him down because... What the hell is... Oh, teleporting all over the place. That's a nice trick.
Infuriated.
I dodged. Whoops. Where'd he go?
Never combination.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, we got rid of him. Hi, Ellen. How you been doing?
Greetings.
You're looking good. Have you lost weight to change your hair? Everyone again, Commander. Unfortunately, it looks like we were both too late for this disturbance. What happened? The Aether Blade staged a smash and grab from the other side of the new Mists portal. Come with me. I need to debrief Sheriff Siram, the officer in charge of the jails. All right, let's move. I'm faster than you are, Ellen. Woo, look at me. I'll just weave and I'm still faster. Slow poke, and I've got stumpy little legs. Hi, Sheriff. Howdy, Sheriff.
It all happened so fast. Scarlet's minions were everywhere. They had our backs to the wall from the very beginning. One of them broadcast Scarlet's voice. She said, "Vacation's over, Mai. I have work for you in the mists." The invaders took Mai to a portal outside. They had to fight past a squad of Lion Guard to get there. And two strangers, a golem and a Nord lad with a fearsome mace. After Mai entered the portal, the golem went after her. The Norn shouted for it to stop, but it wouldn't. It declared, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." And actually ran
Have I mentioned how fucking stupid the character of Timey is and how she always gets us into trouble we have to bail her out of? Which is why she's a terrible fucking character. Her and Bram, we never get a chance to tell them how goddamn stupid they are. And how they are getting other people killed and almost getting her friends killed. We're never given any agency to punish them. We only have to follow them and save their asses, which is why they're terrible. Terrible characters. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Scarlet wouldn't retrieve Mai without a good reason. This has gone on far enough. I'm going to take this to the council and demand we bring them both to justice. My friends and I are after Scarlet as well. If you have any leads. Aside from the latest crisis, the Lion Guard has reported a number of steam devices across the countryside. Even one in the bay here. Look, we have divers checking it out. What do you think they're doing? Captain Shud claims it's a probe, but we can't remove it easily. You should be able to see it from here with this spyglass. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. It's underwater. These are magical spyglasses, evidently, because they can see underwater. Yep, that's underwater, all right. Magic.
I'm the law around here, and the law is stretched pretty thin.
Wow, that's deep. What do you think? It's too deep to scrap easily, but maybe we find something to track Scarlet? This is the first one I've seen turn green. Is that new? What? Let me see. Blast, that's a change. It could have something to do with the jailbreak. I'm going to marshal everyone I can to this investigation. I'm going to go after Bram. Send anything you find to Marjorie Delacroix. I'll clear you to access Mist's portal Trin escaped into, as well as as soon as the area is secure. Feel free to interview the witnesses here as well. Thanks. This time, we'll corner Scarlet for good. Or possibly not. You know, one of those two things will definitely probably happen. Whoops. No gliding. I think they're doing no gliding. Second time those Aether Blades have caused a ruckus here in the fort. Don't tell Magnus I said so, but we're outmatched here. You don't think the fort's defenses are enough? They can come in right in the middle. Defenses don't matter if they ignore them. Against air attack or hijacking the portals, we weren't ready and lost a prisoner. Bad sign, if you ask me. I would agree.
What?
Thanks for the assist, Commander. I knew the new portal was trouble. Where does it go? They call it the Edge of the Mists, another battlefield between realms in the mists. First time the battle has flowed back to here, though. Curse those Aether Blades. They'll pay for this. Probably not, actually. At least not until End of Dragons. I cut the power to the gates when we realized what was happening, but they'd already extracted the prisoner. Next time I'll detonate the thing. Shutdown protocols be damned. Did you see Bram and Timey? The Norn and the Progeny? They ran through the gate, chasing the attackers. Once we cycle the gate's etheric matrix, I'll have this open again, hopefully. They're intact over there. I'll go after them as soon as it's ready. Not everybody. Looks like there were just the 3. There's some weird... Okay, oh, that's just the POI. Okay, then we can exit. Head to the Edge of the Mists. The Edge of the Mists. Welcome to the Edge of the Mists. If you've never been here before, I can help you find your way around. Thanks. There's something I'd like to know. I can give you basic instructions. You need to help in the battlefield. Look for one of my holo projectors. I don't think I've ever been here. Oh. That might have been an error. Didn't realize we were on a ship sort of parked up against something like that. I'm fine, Lily. I'm fine. Yeah, that was pretty impressive, though. Skirmish merchant. Whole bunch of locked stuff. I have 124 World v World skirmish ticket claims and 95 memories of battle. Not enough to buy anything, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I actually could buy some recipes. Yeah. Some infusions.
Hello. It wasn't me.
And some miscellaneous stuff as well.
Surprised to find you sitting still, short pants. The way you took off, I figured you'd be halfway to Mount Maelstrom by now.
Scruffy, my golem, broke down. And I still learned more in the short time I've been here than you have in your whole life.
What happened? Why did your silly magical machine man stop working?
I was studying that strange device, but every time I got too close, it zapped me and knocked me back. Eventually, Scruffy's power cells shorted out and pieces of him fell off. That activated his emergency mode. So he followed protocol like he's supposed to. He carried me here, spit me out, and then powered down. And you've got a lot of nerve calling Scruffy silly. With those clothes and that haircut.
Point to her.
Golem's dead. Why don't you just walk out of here?
Same reason you don't fly out, because I can't. My ears, how thick are you?
What?
See these legs? They don't work right. I can't walk very far unassisted.
Sorry. I didn't know. What did you learn about those, things you were studying before your golem broke?
What? As if you'd understand. Alright, I've got nothing but time, so let's give it a go. They appear to be survey probes for the purpose of identifying high-energy thermic channels and matrices.
So it's like magical energy is a swirling storm, and these things are mapping it.
A trifle simplistic, but yes, that's exactly the case.
Okay, truth time.
Why don't you apologize to
Why
him for
did you
being
run
so
away from
insufferable
me?
about it then?
Why did you come here in the first place?
It's not personal. I just wanted to see Scarlet's handiwork up close. Her marionette was amazing, inspiring.
She's
When
a
I saw her
psychotic
minions
mass
running through a
murderer.
portal,
And
I
that makes you a
followed
little
them.
monster.
You were supposed to stay with me. I told you to stop.
Zosha tells me to do stuff all the time. So does Borp. I don't listen to them either.
What's your story anyway, Tiny? How does a little thing like you get into such big trouble?
It's tiny, and I'm a progeny prodigy. I've got important people fighting for the right to be my teacher.
Important people, huh? Are they real people? Or just big-eared figments of your overactive imagination?
They're real, but they all want to tell me what to learn. I'd rather be like Scarlet and pick my own courses.
Wolf's tail, girl. Don't be too much like Scarlet, okay? One's way too many.
Hello.
Hey,
Glad to see a friendly face, Spongo Smallberries. I'm stuck here watching over this Asuran kid, so I appreciate the company. If you need to get going, though, I understand. The probe in the bay at Lion's Arch started turning green. Know anything?
It wasn't me.
I don't like the sound of that. It means Scarlet's machines are doing something, and that's something
glad to
that's
see
never
you.
good. Tommy was investigating the probes around here. Let's ask her.
Tell me more about the probes you examined.
They're well designed. They emit pulsed eldritch waves that register the relative strength of all local ambient magic.
Like the way bats hunt? They let out a chirp and react to what that chirp bounces off of.
Right again! I'm clearly a good influence on you.
What do you think those probes of Scarlet's are looking for?
Best guess? The transcendent magic channels that span the globe. Old-fashioned synergetics texts call them ley lines. Normally you can't see them or touch them, but they're real. Magic finds its own path, like rivers running to the sea. The probes are trying to identify the biggest and strongest of these ley lines, but I'm not sure why. Not yet.
Glad to see you again, Spongo Smallberries. I'm dying to get back into the action with Rox and the others, but I'm stuck minding Timey here until she fixes her goal. She'll tell you about it if you'll let her.
What?
Mind if I ask you a few questions? Not at all.
It wasn't me.
I don't care about how he ended up here. I don't want to know where the rest of the group went. I don't want to know if he's talked to Air. Lots of timing. Felicitations, Spongo Smallberries. Scruffy here got kicked around by the probe's defensive capabilities, and I need to replace a few parts. Bram can't go because he's watching over me. Can you help? I learned the hard way that you can't get too close to Scarlet's probe without getting zapped. Scruffy lost some crucial components in the process, but he managed to get me here before he shut down.
It wasn't me.
I can't collect parts myself, and Bram here won't leave me unprotected. If you find any of Scruffy's parts, bring them to me. I'll do it for You're the best. I'm not, and I would not be here for her. Scruffy's auto repair will have him moving through with enough time, but this will greatly expedite it. The probes were in a chamber below the central island.
So, Will, what was your golem's name again?
Scruffy.
Will Scruffy work again if you get the stuff you need? I'd get it for you, but I can't leave you unprotected.
You're sweet. And absolutely. I built him for maximum ease of maintenance. All he needs are some replacement parts. He may be rough around the edges, but when he's whole, Scruffy is as reliable as an entropic crystal regulator.
Ah, that's good then. Right?
Graham, will you tell me a story while we wait?
After you ran off on me? And all the abuse you heaped on me since we got here? I get plenty of that back in Kragstead.
You don't spend much time around Asura, do you? We only abuse people we like. Or those we're trying to improve.
Glad to see you. Fine, I'll assume you like me. Once upon a time, there was a brave, handsome Norn named Bram.
Ah, I've heard this one already. From you. Twice. Did you know Scarlet attended each of the 3 colleges, and that she worked with the Inquest?
Read the letter.
And that she...
If you believe the rumors. I talked with an Asura named Vorp, and he says it was all
Marjorie
bunk.
Delacroix, sorting out
I'm
Scarlet's
inclined to
plans. The
agree.
more I think about it, the
I
more
know
convinced
what
I am
Vorp says,
that
but
Scarlet's
twisted
actions
creatures
aren't as
weren't
random
wrong.
as they seem.
The
As a
Hollow
matter
Pirates either.
here.
Some
Something
Asura
she's
are
working
just
toward,
jealous.
and we
Let's
need to
see.
figure it out.
That's enough
I
about
called in
Scarlet
every
for
favor
now.
I had with the Priory.
Cormax, too.
They're
You
sending
really need a
us
new
the
hero.
evidence they collected
Well,
on
do
Scarlet's
something
plans so
heroic
far.
enough, and I might
They're shipping
change
it all
my
to the
mind.
Dead End Bar so we can start piecing it together. Get here as soon as you can. We need you if we're going to finally get some answers.
Always room for another.
Aye.
Lion's Arch, thank you. God. So, you can see, assuming all of this was actually in the original, they were really stretching stuff out. I think it was every 2 weeks they were bringing in new content. And a lot of it was this sort of, let's stand around and watch people talk kind of stuff. Dead End Bar, yeah, it's over here. I guess that's the closest. Not exactly gripping stuff so far. I am curious.
Your power flows through me.
Story journal. Emissary Vorp's field assistant. I'm almost done with that, whatever that's part of. Tower of Nightmares. So that's, okay, this is the meta that will give us the trinket. Right, so these are the kinds of metas we need to do. We've got 5 out of the 6 for the first tier, so 5 out of 12 done. To get that, 9 out of 15, 5 out of 13, 4 out of 5, 10 out of 15.
Yes?
Wow, I really didn't do much at all on that one. Nightmare is over. Escape from Lion's Arch, here we are. Battle for Lion's Arch. So we're 2 in, alright. Tier 2 gets us a cloak. Ah, yeah, this cloak was supposed to be nice looking from what I saw. Yeah, that's nice looking, and it'll dye really well too, from what I saw. So that's a nice addition. So players can get access to nice cloak. These are shoulders. Right? Let's just take a look at just the shoulders. Yeah, those are nice too. Nice goodies. All right.
Act with wisdom.
Connecting the pieces. Meet with Marjorie and Kaz. Prior Explorer, Marjorie.
Lace curtains here, linen tablecloths there, and a sign out front that says Delacroix Investigations. Or,
Stop. No curtains. No tablecloths. And most of all, no sign.
but,
No.
but...
Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time. Rox, come in. Join us, please. Where's Bram?
Sulking.
He's dealing with that Asuran cub, his new friend.
It's nice of him to see you're home.
He's a good guy, that Bram.
No, he's really not.
Yeah, he's all right.
No, he's really not.
Long time no see. You should hear what happened. My friends at the Priory delivered everything they had on Scarlet. I also called in Vorp, the Arcane Council's point person. He's collaborating with us remotely.
He's on
We
Zoom.
need your help sifting through the evidence. We have our own theories, but we could use another opinion.
These recordings were found near Scarlet's lab in Lornar's Pass. You should listen to them first.
Listen to the holo recordings. Over there. My cup is empty. We cannot have this. This shall not stand. I'll be right back. This shall not stand. I'll be right back. Cupping. I'm a poet. Poetry joke. I am almost back. Refreshing adult leisure beverage.
You've seen me through my awakening, Mender Ceramon. Thank you. But I'm awake now, so you can leave me alone.
They had an Asura device
endlessly fascinating.
to memorize her talking after her awakening.
Alchemy. The other colleges work within that definition. The potential of golems interests me. Combining dynamics design with statics versatility makes just about anything possible. I like Teo. More importantly, I need to advance my theories quickly, and nobody's better at quick results than the Inquest.
I killed Teo.
Today will be monumental. With OMAD's support, I shall finally see past this world and into the eternal alchemy.
Scarlet rejected the Pale Tree because she wanted independence. What if OMAD's machine cost her that?
The moles get magic, Flame gets gear, and I get the weaponry I need. Everybody wins, especially me. Lion's Arch needs softening up first, so we infiltrate its halls of power and neuter its defenses from the inside.
Gee, I wonder where she's going.
The theme is humanity can withstand any test. It's like they're begging me to prove them wrong. It's laughable! See? Air superiority wins wars, so build me a comparable fleet, or I'll kill you all and replace you with hollows. Once more, my esteemed snaky friend, you're doing this for obelisk shards. You want direct access to your profits, right?
Oh, on me?
I say.
One second. Most of this has been what I've been wearing for a very long time.
Into thinking they'd gain something from working for her.
But the hood
Make a great minister.
is new. So this is the whole outfit. Get the sword out of the way by drawing it. This is an outfit. This is the hood is a new cosmetic, but the rest of it is actual gear. Not only that, but the hood is not the same color as the rest of the outfit because it wouldn't match. Using the same dye didn't actually match. So I had to get another one. Yeah, the hood is really great. The hood is brand new. A week or two ago, it came on and I immediately bought it. I've been when I first saw it, it was like, okay, well, I'm getting that one. Yep, that's new. They've got a couple other things that are coming in the next few weeks, including it's theoretically it's a chair, but you don't sit in it. You lay on top of it, and it's a big cat that looks a little bit like Hello Kitty. So we'll be seeing those everywhere, like maids' outfits.
Ever since I came out of OMAD's machine, you've been taking credit for my ideas. They're mine, not yours. Let me be clear. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me.
Give me a second, see if I can't find it.
Not ever.
I think the code is available.
It's not true. None of it. I don't have to listen to you. Get out of my head!
Oh, she was a bit...
I wonder if the voices in her head are real.
Let's see if I can find it. Reddit. Memorpaga. Guild Wars 2. Data mining. Let's see if we can find it. Mounts, Divine Conqueror. Savage Scale Package, Wings, Cat. Ah, the comfy cat chair. Let's see. We should be able to get a look. Steel yourself. Here we go. Oh boy. You lay on top of this. I can't scroll to show it to you any other way, but that's you lay on top of the comfy cat. It's not my fault. Okay? Don't blame me. What else do we have? The Imperial Wonders Mount Select license is coming. I can show you that. Most of these I didn't find particularly impressive. So, Canthan Raptor, another Canthan Raptor, yet another Canthan Raptor. The Springer is nice if you like birds. The Jackal, in my experience, these don't die that well. That one's pretty nice. Not a fan of that one. The Warclaw mounts, I like this one's over the top, but that's about all I can say for that one. That one's not bad, actually. The Griffin, that's a nice Griffin. The cat face on it is pretty good. Again, this is one of those that it doesn't die that great. The Sky Scale, Orines, and the Cobra headed. Let's see, what else do we have? The Savage Scale Package, the Loincloth and Chest. Here, he's calling it the Conan set. So there's one of them. And there's the other. Some of these aren't actually in the store yet. There's the Loincloth and Chest. Wow, do I have to wear that? Wow. Okay. Let's see. They got wings coming. There's the cat. The new Lion's Champion weapons, which I saw, which were okay. The Assault Knight stuff, I'm not sure about that. Minis, decorations. So it's all been data mined. You can find it on in the Guild Wars 2. That shaman, that_shaman is the guy's name who does the data mining. And in there it has all the internal links.
I almost feel sorry for Scarlet after reading her journal. If only she didn't use Omad's machine. She might be a sane flower.
Those are the ramblings of a crazy murderer. Make no mistake, honey. She enjoys killing. She needs to be found and put down.
Read on. I'm not going to read all this stuff at you. She's made our lives miserable for months now. Still, if this journal is true, then I almost feel a little sorry for her. What do you suppose it all means? It's a ploy. She left this journal. Voices, visions, violence. It's clear she's just plain crazy. Something is driving her, something she was afraid of, but has since embraced.
Scared? What could possibly frighten someone like Scarlet?
She saw something while hooked up to Omad's machine. Something that broke her. She's hearing voices in
Wow, they're going to make us listen to every interchange between these two.
That's a piece of one of Scarlet's probes. We theorize that this agitated the jungle worms.
Unequivocally, my colleagues believe it was a magisonic dissonance. The probes emit that disturb the worm. You have a theory for what she was looking for with the probe? The probes are magical and spread out. She's closing in on a magical location.
That's a puzzler.
Thanks. All right, you two going to talk again, or do I get to...
If you examine the steam creature closely, you can identify similarities to Scarlet's clockwork machines in its design.
It's like she's modified the Watch Knights with the same engineering.
The steam creature's been around a while. We wondered what their origins was with no success. Now it seems we have our first clue there. Share many of the qualities with Scarlet's design. Scarlet was able to seize control of the Queen Jenna's Watch Knights and twist them into similar threatening animals. Are you suggesting that the human queen? What exactly are you suggesting? That the Queen hired Scarlet? That the Queen modeled her Watch Knights? That Scarlet was attracted to the quality of the Watch Knight design?
The evidence doesn't support that hypothesis.
The Queen modeled her Watch Knights on the Steam Creatures.
The Watch Knights and the Steam Creatures use common parts.
Okay.
That would explain how Scarlet gained control of the Watch Knights. Their obedience makes them perfect infantry units for assaulting a fortified location.
Priory teams recovered this cooling rod from the Thaumanova reactor.
Thaumanova reactor?
It's steeped in dragon magic.
You saw it, right? The Thaumanova reactor? What a terrible disaster. Ellen Keel's investigation uncovered Scarlet's involvement as a special consultant to the inquest. What are Keel's conclusions? She believes Scarlet blew the place up to sow terror, then one sleuth to another. That's too easy. We theorize all of Scarlet's moves have been connected. Must have been after something. I agree, but why? Who else was it? She said. Mostly craves prattle. Now that's interesting. Keel's report says Scarlet called the energy flowing into the reactor dragon energy. She also talked about ley lines that crisscross Tyria. All tracks back to the ley lines. You know she's been actively researching them.
Scarlet and the inquest turned a risky research experiment into a time bomb so they could...
So far I've gotten all of these on the first guess, except one.
They also discovered new info about ley lines. If Scarlet is using that info to plan her next major attack, it's coming soon.
It's so like Scarlet to ruin someone's big day. Poor Queen Jenna.
Poor Queen Jenna. She's queen.
Only to have it marred by killer automatons.
The only thing that's poor about her is evidently her choice in footwear. She always goes barefoot.
Don't fret, Angel.
Nobody knows.
Ever since
well,
Queen's Jubilee,
maybe somebody at ArenaNet
quiet as a
knows why. The rest of us don't. First time you saw Scarlet, she was attacking my city and my queen. Casualties were heavy, mostly civilian. The Seraph chalked it up to a random act of violence. Little did they know it was part of her plan. So it seems we now know, either way, she'd been moving behind the scenes for some time, but she chose that moment to show herself. Why? Jealousy to get the Watch Knights? I agree with the Seraph. I think, yeah, to get the Watch Knights.
I think our friend is onto something.
Not bad.
Yes, I'm onto something and maybe on something, too.
Jubilee must have been Scarlet's second draft. Scarlet got crafty. Instead of pairing up two splinter factions, she stole an entire fighting force. And then she upped the ante with that giant marionette.
You don't need that kind of firepower unless you're going to attack something really big. Scarlet converted part of the Nightmare Court Arbor into her own personal airship factory. She also tormented the Sylvari firstborn, Kaith. She formed this alliance in part to develop hybrid weapons with maximum destructive potential.
They really stretched this stuff out in Living World Season 1. Heard a rumor that Scarlet has a secret on Kaith, something she's holding over Kaith's head. Have you heard of this? Something happened between them at Twilight Arbor. What was Scarlet up to there? Anyway, Scarlet lured Kaith to Twilight Arbor and set a trap with the Aether Blades. She was building an airship there. What do you think was happening between those two? They know each other, but you're wrong. Trap. Kaith raided the starship. Kaith and Scarlet both admire the Nightmare Court. No, that's not true. Scarlet just wanted to meet the fame. No, they know each other.
Now she has an arsenal of advanced weapons and an air fleet to deliver them. No city is prepared to defend against an aerial attack. Not even Lion's Arch. It's been almost a year since the Molten Alliance attacked the Shiver Peaks. Dredge and Flame Legion together. Who'd have imagined it?
Look closely at how they combined Dredge mechanical knowledge with the Flame Legion's fire magic.
We missed the initial Molten Alliance uprising, but I heard you were there. Maybe you can explain what brought the Dredge and Flame Legion together? I believe it was match tech development. Exactly. Sonic weaponry combined with flame magic. They repurposed dredge mining suits for use as char battle armor. I think she was developing sonic magical device rather than weapons. Obviously wanted a battlesuit. Dredge fodder, nothing more. No, I think she was developing a sonic magical device.
So dredge sonic technology can be used for probing underground.
And Scarlet's been looking for ley lines with those probes. She's after the ley lines underneath Lion's Arch.
Dragon Bash was supposed to be festive, until Scarlet killed people with her flying pirates.
Keel did an excellent job documenting the assassination of Counselor Theo Ashford during Dragon Bash.
You should really return this case file before she notices you purloined it.
I still can't believe Mitrin thought she could get a seat on Captain's Council. I'm glad we met you that day. She had to be stopped. Mitrin's Aetherblade friends just freed her from Lion Guard custody. That's bad news. Mai's ruthless, and now she's free to get back doing Scarlet's dirty work again. Mai used Scarlet for her own political ambition. Scarlet wanted a pawn on the Captain's Council. Yeah, we know that.
Scarlet plotted to kill someone on the Captain's Council to make room for her puppet.
With Trin in place on the council, she could have weakened the city's defenses from the inside. That plan backfired, but Trin escaped to the mists to prepare for something. You're my lucky charm.
My scroll pile on Scarlet Briar is 3 hands high. We'll get... Okay.
I'll never forget how close we came to disaster. When I think about those spores spreading their toxins across Tyria, it boils my blood.
The
Yeah, it
Nightmare
sounds like it
Court
boils
and
your
Grey
blood.
do
It
make a
boils
volatile
my
combination.
blood.
Scarlet popped some horrifying alchemy there.
Constantly. I still have nightmares about the tower. I doubt I'm the only one. At least Jory was able to find the antitoxin. Can we test it on this sample? Scarlet would have spread her toxins all over Tyria if we'd let her. It's a good thing we found the antidote. She allied with Crate and Nightmare Courtiers to do so. Why would she do such a thing? It was a cover to grow that fake Crate profit. Courtiers grew the plant and the Crate made it toxic. The combination was a poison so powerful. She wanted to learn Nightmare Court secrets. Did I miss that one? No. Got that one.
This sample is resistant to the antitoxin we used against the Nightmare Tower poison.
Jory, we didn't stop her plan. We just showed her how to make a stronger poison that could wipe out an entire city.
This is Synergetic's headmaster Omad's isolation module. A Sylvari named Kiara went in. Scarlet came out. I reverse engineered an image of Kiara's aura patterns
the voice
before
work
and
on this.
after. The schism is pronounced and dramatic.
Yes, I remember Professor Omad. He outsmarted me in several polymock tournaments. I'm sure he cheated. But that's beside the point. He never should have put Kiara in that cube. What can you tell me about the cube? His notes say its purpose was to shut down the mind's security system and open it like opening a door, to welcome in the truths in the eternal alchemy, but our minds are protected for a reason. Omad must have faked the vision yet. No. The cube made her insane. Her vision was nothing. No. When Scarlet looked across the open threshold, she saw things, and something looked back.
Kiara encountered something that literally broke her mind, but the only things in there were things she brought. I surmise she was directly exposed to a part of her own psyche that had been carefully walled off, perhaps for her own protection.
Mortarmoth! I'm sorry, I got
We
something
need to
caught
do
in my
far
throat.
more
Mortarmoth!
extensive study of the Sylvari dream
I'll be
before I
fine.
can draw any more detailed conclusions. What I can conclude now is that she's preparing to strike. Mark my words, Scarlet's next attack is planned and ready.
Let's review the evidence. Kiara
Do we
entered
have to?
Omad's device, saw something terrifying, and emerged as Scarlet Briar. She came out insane, but there's a method to her madness. We know from Thaumanova that she's researching magical energy in ley lines. She's used Molten Alliance Magitech to locate ley lines. We know that there are ley lines in Lion's Arch, among other places. She's built her own personal army. Crate and Nightmare Court, Pirates and Inquest, Dredge and Flame Legion, and most of all, her clockwork horrors. She tricked her subordinates into doing her bidding with promises of power, resources, or other gains. She modified her poison to be resistant to our antitoxin. She could use it against an army or a city. My Trin is preparing the Aether Blades in the mists for a big attack. There's a mist portal in Lion's Arch.
Jory, Lion's Arch is her target. We have to warn Ellen.
I'll warn her. I'll let you know when I hear back. Make your preparations. Everything has been building toward a single, devastating attack. May the gods show us mercy.
Yeah, the gods have left the planet, remember?
I knew I'd achieve this.
Delacroix investigator completed. Chest of the Mists.
So how did you two meet?
And that was 20 achievement points, which I believe gives me 15,025. Yes, I hit 15,000 the other day. Look at that, 15,000. 15,000. It was glorious. Ish. It was cool. Thank you. Alright, we've got 4 deluxe gearboxes.
Quite a reward.
Did you get that delivery?
Wonder what they sell for at the,
I did. He does good work.
That's why he's in business. Hope you like it.
Let's go ahead and salvage them then.
Now I shall break you.
And in here, I don't know. Let's use it and find out.
Now this is a find.
World rank 14 reached. Oh, it had World v. World stuff in it. Okay. 2 limited use cow finishers. This is what the cow finisher looks like. The cow lands on the guy you kill in World v. World. I'm now up to 10 of them. Experience booster. Double click to open, contains testimonials of Jade heroics and a tome of knowledge. So presumably the other stuff went into the inventory. 9 testimonial of Jade heroics. And another gnome of Tallage. I almost said gnome of Tallage. Boy. My brain. Sometimes no work so good. Drop my stuff off into the bunk. We've got a letter. Captain's Council, Lion's Arch. Emergency Lion's Arch is being invaded to Alterians. This is a general emergency warning. A few hours ago, a massive flying platform has entered Sanctum Harbor, bringing destruction and spreading lethal miasma over the city. Furthermore, Aetherblade airships, molten portals, and toxic forces are overwhelming the Lion Guard response. Some of the citizenry is still trapped inside the city limits. We are calling on available heroes to assist in the evacuation efforts. Lion's Arch needs you. If you can, please report to the forward camps in Gendaran Fields, Bloodtide Coast, and Lornar's Pass. Head to the gates of Lion's Arch to aid in the evacuation. Gendaran Fields forever. Oh good, a bobblehead laboratory. Well, I am going to take a momentary break before we head in for what may take a little while. My cup is just about empty, and I have something else that actually needs emptying. I'll be away for maybe 2 minutes.
The Legion calls.
refilled one empty thing and re-emptied one full thing. I'll spare you any further details. Alright, escape from Lion's Arch. Here we go. The evacuation of Lion's Arch.
To me.
Well, everything looks just fine and normal right now. This is old Lion's Arch, by the way. For those of you who weren't around, this is what Lion's Arch used to look like. It was so much better. Aether blades, jackholes. For a while, there was no Lion's Arch at all. Just a ruin. I don't remember if you could go into the ruined Lion's Arch or not. And then they rebuilt it the way it currently looks. Bland. Everything's fine. Really, it's fine. It's just it's a neighborhood brawl. It'll be fine. It's nothing serious. It's a demonstration.
People of Lion's Arch, this is Scarlet Briar.
Over here.
I would tell you not to fear, but...
6 feet tall!
I'm going to have to fight my way through all of them, aren't I? How unfortunate. It looked better before it was invaded. It was nice. Now it's a bit of a, ruined shithole. But it was really nice before.
Your city is falling.
6 feet tall!
Nice, 11k, not bad for... This is... I'm a Dragon Hunter, and unfortunately Power Dragon Hunter is kind of not great. We're hoping it'll get some improvements announced on Friday.
Compounding our powers! Infuriate!
Friday is the balance patch preview. Everyone knows that Power Dragon Hunter needs some help. Mind you, I've done all the content in the game. Well, all the solo content in the game. So it's not like it's a nothing. It's just not good.
Infuriate! You've been struck.
picked on the wrong city.
Oh yeah, they picked on the wrong city? It looks like the entire fucking place is in ruins, but they picked on the wrong city,
They're
you
killing
idiot.
anyone who hasn't evacuated yet. We have to get non-combatants out of here.
Aether blades.
Hopefully the Canal Ward gate to Kandaran Fields is still open.
That's how I came
Citizens
in.
can flee that way.
I'm not fleeing. I'm fighting.
Fair enough. Then I am too. Hey, Bram! You got some Aether blades stuck in your teeth.
So this is ruined Lion's Arch. Eventually, assuming we do all the meta events, we'll get access to all of Lion's Arch. The old Lion's Arch, not the like ruined shitty one that you're currently seeing. Oh, sorry, I was resing you. I didn't mean to run off in mid-res. This is referred to as encouraging citizens to evacuate. You know, resurrecting them from the dead will encourage them to leave, that's true.
Befoul this locale no more.
Did you just tell me to befoul this locale no more? Who's over here? Evan Nashblade. I'll get you to the gate. Oh god, nothing but escort quests.
Stuff. If anything gets broken, I'll be taking it out of your hide.
That's the voice of Bram. Come here. Sit down. Permanently. Multiple escort quests. I've died and gone to hell. Alright, Evan, come on. Move. Evan? Evan? Oh, he's stunned. Blades to the left of us. Jokers to the right.
You've been struck.
For the record, you've been struck. For the record, you've been struck. Evan?
So nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to be seen. Get moving. Why did you head up on this freaking bridge if you're going this way anyway? Oh my god, it's so hard to get decent. Where are you going? You just came from this direction, you putz. Guild Wars 2. Surrounded by Morons. That's my new title for it. All the NPCs are morons. Oh, good. Wait, we already went through all this shit. Don't worry about the miasma. Focus on saving people.
Stand your ground.
I mean, I'm supposed to be escorting these clowns. And it looks like it brought it back for a second trip. And I know they've been working on this for a while, but frankly, if this is the case, as it seems to be, that it just came right back to the place we already just went through. And, they've got some issues. Evan, you done being stunned? You ready to move on? Maybe a little. Oh my god! It was running back. Oh my fucking god! Bullshit. Man, I'm getting real close to just bailing already. I mean, I've said in the past, countless times, that the one thing they need to have is for their scripting for their quests to be bulletproof. Is looking bulletproof to you? Looking like broken ass fucking garbage to me right now.
To me.
I have no idea how many of the citizens I'm supposed to encourage to evacuate. My attempt to escort Evan has turned into a looping nightmare from hell.
Invigorating. I'm 6 feet tall.
Zero tolerance.
Right now, to say I'm unimpressed with Part 5 is a vast understatement.
Infuriating. To me. To me.
Soloing an elite, even though it's not a great class, I can play it pretty well.
To me. Infuriating.
Aetherblade Assassin completed. I'm an assassin of Aetherblades. I assassinate them all over the place. Right in their faces. Because they, you know, suck. So at this point, I'm going to do is I'm just going to evacuate all the citizens that I can find. I'll take care of everything else first, and then if freaking Evan Nashblade keeps looping, we will rage quit. Onto another character, and we'll open some boxes. Because I've got gems and I can buy keys. Bear! You're really not very smart, are you, dude? I found an heirloom. Apparently there's a accomplishment for that. There's 39 or 40 heirlooms. Holy crap. Where we have to next? Get out of here without aggroing anybody? Evidently, yes. Oh, good. I have evacuated an emu. I've never been prouder. I found an heirloom.
Over here.
We can't even sell them. We're going to have to destroy them individually. That's not friendly at all. What's the opposite of friendly? That. Grouchy old man getting grouchier. Warning. Alert. Alert. Danger. Danger. Oh, he's handsome devil, isn't he? That veteran Twisted Nightmare. I love them. Get out of here, soldier. Move. Another rubble pile. Another heirloom. Get out of here. Wow. Flee. Flee, fly. Flee, fly, flow. Kumalada, kumalada, kumalada vista.
I'm 6 feet tall.
That's an old camp song.
To me.
Hi. If you don't mind, I'm going to blow you all up. Thank you. I guess they didn't mind. Really thoughtful of them.
To me.
Oh, it looks like I'm supposed to go up the path filled with freaking aether blades. Lovely.
Invigorating. I'm 6 feet tall.
That guy took forever to die. And screamed the whole time. It was kind of funny. They really do have all of Lion's Arch in play. That's nice.
That'll silence you.
across the busted-ass bridge. It's fine, really. Captain Magnus's gas is burning my lungs. Fall back. Find your exits. The asthma level is high. Where does it hurt? It hurts my asthma. Right in my asthma. Help Keel and Magnus get to shape. That thing's big.
Over here.
Elite Molten Berserker.
For the record, you've been struck.
Stuffed out.
Alright, hi Captain Magnus the Bloody-Handed.
Oh, my eyes! I can't see!
Over here.
Or baby? The miasma level is very high. I was told not to pay any attention to it, so I'm not paying any attention to it. Got more, presumably more citizens to save down here, although I can't see any. They're telling me to go down here. Oh, Whisper's agent. Oh, nice to see that you're helping.
Knowledge is illusion.
Knowledge is illusion. Okay, thanks for that that tip. That's a helpful hint for sure. Knowledge is illusion. Did everyone make note of that? They're doing a great job in halfway burning down. Oh, I guess they actually burned this one down all the way, so not halfway down all the bridges.
Health increasing.
So it's weird. I have an induction, and then I have to tell them to leave. It's a little strange. I have encouraged 25 people to leave.
Over here. This one. Such synergy.
Well, I'm doing what I can, getting everybody out. This is so far really not an impressive piece of content.
Exhilarating.
But then, I gotta say, so far, Chapter 5 has been really unimpressive. Disappointing, even.
To me. 6 feet tall.
Oh, we're not supposed to go this way. We're supposed to follow the green arrows. This way. We've got another rubble pile. I'll call it Barney. Barney Rubble. It's a joke. Like most of my jokes. Not really funny. Help. help Marjorie and Casimir defend the Postern Ward.
Zero tolerance. To me.
To me, everyone, let's go. Captain Magnus, the air is too poisonous. Get out of the city. That's an order.
Keep your grubby hands off.
Oh, good.
Lion's Arch.
Miasma, take damage every second to miasma gas cannot be removed. Perfect. So am I going to fail this simply because I wasn't fast enough? Despite the fact they told me not to worry about the miasma? Those of you paying attention. Oh, the finish the mechanic is back. That's awesome.
I'm hemorrhaging.
I apparently dropped a cow on them. So, assuming this is going to continue going as badly as it's going, where the venom, the miasma is just absolutely murdering these.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet. To me. Infuriate.
So, assuming things continue to go badly here, I'll finish up by opening up some lock boxes and then call it an evening, because this is kind of garbage. Blood in the water completed. Oh, great! I got a fucking key.
Now this is a find.
Supposed to go this way. We've done all we can. Now get out of Lion's Arch. Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
Won't anyone help me? To me.
Hello there.
Much better.
Well, I can't say I'm staying hydrated. I'm drinking.
Oh, these poor people. We have to get them to safety.
Yes, we have to get them to safety. We have to get out. But thank you for the kind words. Good, more healing is nice, thank you. We've done all we can, now get out of Lion's Arch. Alright, oops. I'm working on it, Alright, I get out. That was not especially an enormous amount of fun. Parts of it were okay.
And finished.
Tier 1 is 10, and that's to get the mantle. Tier 2 is 14, and then Tier 3 gets you the item. And you need to finish out all those masteries to get access to Old Lion's Arch. Alright, we've got scavenger bags with some magic trophies. Those are garbage.
Rare and valuable.
Rare and valuable. Not really, though. Head to the evacuation site. Alright, heading to the evacuation site. Which, if memory serves, is up here by the Vigil. Yep. That's where they moved all, after Lion's Arch was destroyed, that's where they moved all of the mystic gates, the portals. The Asura gates, too. For some number of months, I don't remember how long it was, until they brought in the new Lion's Arch, which was, as we know, kind of a disappointment. The North Evacuation Camp.
Ah, could that have been any worse?
We saved some, but how many people are still in there? I'm gonna break Scarlet in half.
Hold on to that thought. It won't be long before we get another chance to go back in.
Next time we save as many as we can. I'm not stopping until they have to carry me out.
Thanks, Rox. That was...
Is it time yet?
No, Bram. Be patient. We can't go into.
Is it time yet? Are we there yet? Shut up, Bram.
How come Marjorie's antidote isn't working anymore?
Seems Scarlet improved her recipe. She's an impressive alchemist.
Is there anything she doesn't do well?
Make friends?
Good point.
Maintain her sanity would be another one.
Got candy?
Got candy. Yes, we've had a massacre. A huge... A city destroyed. Countless people killed. Got candy? Keep hearing the most terrible stories from the people coming out of Lion's Arch. Is it all true? Is Scarlet really responsible? Those and more. I set up Scruffy's holo emitter to link with Vorp's assistant golems in the other evacuation camps, if it'll help. You can use him to see recordings of what's going on. It'll help most if you stay safe here for now, but thanks. Indubitably, I'm a genius after all, but don't tell Vorp, okay? I need it. Don't tell Vorp. Yeah, I'm still covering your ass. That's awesome. Some simple drawn diagrams attached to Scruffy's controls must be hologram recording setup. Time he mentioned access record, Bram's friends, M and K, Marjorie, and what?
I don't think we're gonna win.
Oh God, no! I'm not listening to all of this.
You're finally taking a break.
Turns out I got a volunteer.
Is that a golem?
Don't knock it. It doesn't sleep, doesn't need to eat, doesn't feel demoralized by dying patients. The thing just showed up wanting to help. At this point, I could use it.
Greetings, I am Helotron. I will be your designated health repair unit.
Oh no. No. I am not getting worked on by a machine.
Negative thinking impairs recuperation. Please remain calm. Now tell me where you are ailing.
Are you joking?
Does this unit match the appearance of a no-talent minstrel? Now report your injury status. Any delay could mean your expiration. Analyzing miasma aerosol.
You can do that?
Consortium programming offers basic analysis of chemical compounds. Analysis underway.
Can you find a cure?
For current late-stage patients, negative. However, infection appears to be counteracted by sub-aether harmonics in a localized energy field.
Where am I?
A Lion Guard field hospital.
Can barely breathe. Lungs and eyes feel on fire.
Oh, is right. Old instance space. No mounts. You have to run everywhere. Run, Lens,
Dead
run.
Lion Guard they've been pulling out of the city.
Shh. Not around the civilians.
It is nice that for a change they actually imply that there are huge numbers of casualties, both civilian and otherwise. A lot of times in MMOs, they kind of underplay the collateral damage. Your friends die, they get these long, extended soliloquies on their way out the door.
I warned Keel. I warned them all. I told them Scarlet was going to attack the city.
Shut up,
Did the council
Bram's
listen?
voice.
No. Because of them, your friends, your neighbors, dead. Now I know why he's Captain Magnus the Bloody-Handed. He has the blood of all those innocent people in Lion's Arch on his hands.
Have a Nashblade?
What is it? Shouldn't you be failing at your job somewhere?
You've been hereby conscripted to Lion Guard service under General Emergency Statute 14.
That's not going to work out well.
Someone tell me this sorry idiot is playing a joke on me.
For the duration of the emergency, you and Black Lion trading post agents will act as deputy quartermasters, outfitting all active personnel.
And what if I refuse? What if I pull up stakes and leave you suckers in the dust?
Considering you are now technically a Lion Guard supply officer, desertion would mean confiscation of your wares and summary execution.
So, it's either get robbed blind by you Lion Guard or get hanged?
And then
Firing
robbed.
squad, actually. And it's not you or us anymore, Quartermaster Nashblade. Speaking of which, we need 24 swords, 12 axes, 20 shields, and 40 rifles.
Just
I'm
tell
actually
me
kind
one
of on
thing.
his side.
Keel, she's dead, right? Come on, give a guy good news.
She and Captain Magnus are at a relief camp to the south, and your deputizing was Captain Keel's idea.
Of course it was.
Rox and Bram are way down below again. Having run all the way up here, I get to run away all the way back down below. Wow, this is some really annoying content. They put in a lot of work. I'm sure they did, and there's the two biggest parts I haven't done. 3 parts. 3 biggest parts I haven't done. There's a storyline part where you face off with Scarlet inside the big vehicle thing. There's a large-scale instanced map area with a whole shitload of other players. And then there's the strike mission. But I gotta say, so far the solo stuff
you have
here,
a complaint? And
the storyline has been really kind of crappy.
We're looking for a golem. It's been
And I don't know if it was originally this crappy and they've done what they can with it,
It's
or if
almost that time.
it wasn't quite this
You ready,
crappy and
Bram?
it is now.
Ready to kill some bad guys and save some innocents? Do you even have to ask?
I just like to hear you say it.
I'm ready.
Captain Magnus the Bloody-Handed, Captain's Council Lion's Arch. We're taking back Lion's Arch. Lion Guard have regrouped and we're ready with our allies from the Vigil, Dermot Priory, and the Order of Whispers. We will storm Lion's Arch, establish rally positions, cut down Scarlet's forces, and take the fight to Scarlet herself after a year of suffering, invasion, and death in her hands. We have Scarlet right where we want her. Come to Lion's Arch with your rage and your best weapon show. No mercy to Scarlet and her damned followers. Today begins a battle that will be sung about for years to come. Fight alongside me as we take back our city and wipe Scarlet off the face of Tyria. I'm going to save this for another day. All of the bits that I haven't gotten to yet, I will I'll take 20 minutes or half an hour and I'm going to open up some boxes. So I'm going to... Are these awakened invasions or something else? There we go. I don't know. Are they awakened invasions or something else? If there's something else, I'll look into it. If they're awakened invasions, which it feels like they are. No, it's a pirate attack, so it's part of the last Living World season stuff, I think. Might be part of the thing now, I don't know.
Such synergy! Quite a reward.
Yeah, it is part of one of the earlier ones. They're not going to catch me this time. Gift from Scarlet. Care to know what that is? It's something that instantly kills you. And I'm serious. That's what it does. It instantly kills you. I'm going to drop myself here. Open that. Put those away. Throw that away. Really, I wish they wouldn't do that. I'd give you something that kills you, but it's a gift, and you kind of want to go, oh, maybe this time it's something else, but I've checked, and apparently all it ever does is kill you. It's funny the first time, but after that it should give you some small change or something. So I'm going to swap over to another character. The one who I normally do my openings on. Lens, my oldest character. By the way, I actually checked Today I'm at almost 4,000 hours. In fact, I may be over 4,000 hours between my two accounts on Guild Wars 2. Let me check on that real fast. I believe I checked on my Latro accounts. My Latro accounts were 5,000 hours. And I checked today on my WoW accounts, and my primary characters there are at 6,000 hours. So I've still played more WoW than any of the other games. 3,611 hours on this account. And I'm over 390 on the other, I think. So yeah, over 4,000 hours between the two accounts. I believe I have like one Black Lion chest in here. Yep, one Black Lion chest. So I have to buy 24, and I also have to buy 24 keys. Well, 25 keys.
Interested in something specific?
History. Black Lion key.
I know
25.
from my dream.
Sure, why not? Congratulations, me.
Seek,
me?
and you shall find.
You have 25 keys. I will buy 24 boxes. We will open 25 boxes. As it's a new Black Lion chest, and as is tradition round here, we open 25 new boxes every time they come out because it's fun. And hey, I don't mind giving them a little money. Mostly it's fun. So far, I have never gotten any less than one. I've gotten 3 a great many times, and 2 a few times, and 1 a couple of times. So the real odds are supposed to be about 1 in 10, so 25 keys should get me, theoretically, 2.5 uncommons or better, but I've gotten more 3s than anything else. That's not a complaint. I'm sure I've just cursed myself to finally getting skunked and getting none. Here's what we've got. We will get a Black Lion statuette, and we will get Fine Black Lion die canister red from each of the boxes. We will get 2 commons. Good ones could be the dies. Will always be the guaranteed unlocks. Some of the other stuff is okay. Some of it really isn't. The new set in here is the bioluminescence set. It's a pretty set, but not like an awesome set. This is the uncommon set that's available. That's the mace, presumably. Nice, but nothing amazing. And then the Bright Inquisitor set. Some of these are pretty nice indeed, I think. These are the rares. Also in the uncommons, we have the 7 Reapers leg guards, which I can't get because I've already gotten, and the chest piece, which would be nice because I've got a bunch of these pieces now. I think everything but the shoulders. So this would give me almost all the set except the shoulders. And then uncommons, rares, and super rares, which of course I will never get. And here we go. Let's start with an uncommon or better. This will be a common. That'll be a common. What we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear. That means we got an uncommon or better. And I think I deserve one on the first. It was worth a try. That's about as good as you can get. A guaranteed wardrobe unlock and a die pack. That's a really, really good... That's as good a box as you can open that doesn't have an uncommon in it, is to get that quality stuff.
That looks valuable.
Okay, we got bonus Black Lion statuettes and a teleport to friend. I really wish the teleport to friend didn't fill up the blanks the way it does. I think this. No, not that. It's just annoying the way it happens to work with that thing. Let's open our 3rd box.
Nice.
We got our first uncommon or better. It's the 7 Reapers breastplate. I'm very pleased with that. It's going pretty well. Thank you, Fat Body. We have a new Black Lion chest, so I'm opening 25 of them. I bought myself keys because I'm a spoiled little baby and I buy myself presents. So that is 5 of the 6 pieces of the 7 Reapers set I have. And the shoulders I know will eventually pop into the Black Lion statuettes. So I'll be able to buy them there because I've seen them go through once. So that'll get me the whole set. That'll be cool. We have another guaranteed unlock. Awesome. And an extractor. Yawn. We already have one uncommon. Let's go.
Nice gear.
Back to back. What did we get? We got a bioluminescent pistol skin. And that's what it looks like. That's actually one. That one's pretty nice. I like that one actually a lot. It's a large amount of glow on the small unit, so that's a plus. That's a really good start. We'll go ahead and open these. Those will get salted away. Next up, we're 2 for 4. We should quit while we're at 50%.
You can never have too much treasure.
Exchange vouchers are nice. Primers, one of these days I'll get around to actually using them. We got another Tyrion exchange voucher and another die pack. The new die pack, by the way, that's available on the gem market has got some really nice colors in it. Tempting, but putting a lockbox, a die lockbox is a bit more than I'm willing to do, even on my embrace of gambling. We got another revive orb and 2 large crafting bags. These are tier 5s.
You can never have
Another
too much
uncommon.
treasure.
We got a full Black Lion claim ticket and a guaranteed wardrobe unlock and 4 Black Lion statuettes. We are 8 in and we have 3 uncommons. I once got 5 uncommon or better. I think it might have been 3 rares and 2 uncommons out of 25. So we're already being extraordinarily lucky. Do not take this as an encouragement to gamble and buy keys on your own, kids.
You can never have too much treasure.
Another extractor and a End of Dragons materials kit. Very interesting there.
Not now.
We're 40% done. Another teleport to friend and transmutation charges. I have so many transmutation charges. And this is a miniatures ticket. I think 20 was the magic number we were looking for. And another primer. Black Lion claim ticket scraps, always welcome. And more transmutation charges. I have so many transmutation charges I don't even worry about it anymore when I change stuff. I can do it willy-nilly. I have like 800, 850. Another miniatures claim ticket, another revive orb. Really boring. We are more than halfway done. I would like one more uncommon or better before we go. Ooh, another guaranteed wardrobe unlock. I love me them.
You can never have too much treasure.
I don't agree. You can have too much treasure, but I'm not there yet. A couple more tier 5 crafting bags. 10 to go. We are 60% complete. Another die pack. Very nice. And a guaranteed wardrobe unlock. That's, again, that's as good as you can get without getting an uncommon or better. Another die pack and another
nice
End
gear.
of Dragons crafty bit. 8 to go. Another die kit and another exchange voucher. Exchange vouchers are used to buy things you would otherwise buy with dungeon currencies. We have 7 to go.
You can never have too much treasure.
A really boring and unimpressive one, but I've been so lucky so far, I cannot complain. You know? Another scrap, Black Lion ticket scrap, and 5 more. Transmog charges, we are 80% done. We have 5 to go. I would really like one more uncommon or better. I know I'm being greedy. What can I say? I'm a greedy asshole. Gimme. 3 to go. Ours are getting long now. Ooh, that was really not a good one. 2 to go.
That looks valuable.
Thank you. I feel... bioluminescent longbow skin. I feel rejuvenated. 4. Minimum of 4. That's a nice one too, especially I would say for a Sylvari. That looks very much like a Sylvari type weapon. The Lockbreaker kit, I'll go ahead and open that now and grab vials of Chak acid, I think. No, I need the Exalted Keys more right now. And another die pack, and this is our last one.
You can never have too much
Another
treasure.
die pack, and another guaranteed wardrobe unlock. That's a pretty good run. That's a batch, as good a batch of 25 as maybe I've ever had. That's some really good keys. So, there was something in the 20s that was going to be in my next purchase. The Mini Crate Witch. Yeah, those were really good keys. Those were keys where if you could guarantee that every time, it would probably be worth buying keys. Mini Black Moa. I think there was something in the 20s specifically I was looking for. I don't think it was King Adelburn. Corrupted Traherne. I never liked the regular Traherne. Sorry. I know a lot of people like them a lot. Not me. Maybe there wasn't something in the 20. Maybe there was nothing in the high values I particularly wanted.
Goodbye.
So we're going to put stuff back in the bank for now, for the things we're not currently using.
Excelsior.
Excelsior indeed, my friend. The upgrade extractors, revive orbs, the exchange vouchers, the primers, the minis, the Black Lion claim ticket scraps, the Black Lion claim ticket, as the current Black Lion claim tickets items are, they're only okay. There is something I want to spend 60 of the Black Lion statuettes on, though. If you have Black Lion statuettes, they have a number of very nice gliders, and I guess, oh no, this is the tools, or sorry, the toys. The toys, I don't think are worth 30. They have gliders here for 25, and these are quite nice. But they're not backpack glider combos, they're glider only. Mini mounts, not interested. Finishers, no. Home instance nodes, no. Black Lion chest exclusives, we can get back to that in a second.
Interested
and then
in
the
something
regular
specific?
stuff that you can get, other Black Lion claim ticket items. In here, it's the Celestial Compass that I want. Actually, I already have a couple. I have that. I have that.
I have
I
everything
don't have
you
the
need.
throne.
Right.
I have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. But I don't have this, and I want it. This is the Celestial Compass. It is a very nice looking, I think,
All prices are non-negotiable.
focus. So I'm going to buy that for 60.
Your face from my dream.
I'm curious what the Black Lion claim ticket or die canisters, here's what they are. Basically, there are 4 dies you can get by using these as currency. Tier 1 gets you, if you have one of these, it gets you a die. And the die is a really nice red die. The garnet
Make the
die,
stars guide
very
you.
solid. Now you can change 4 of these in
Seek, and you shall find.
for one of these, which you can
Interested
turn
in
in
something
for
specific?
a watermelon die. I was never that impressed with the watermelon die. And then you can turn 7 of those in, so a total of 28 of these would get you the infernal die,
More
which I've
violence,
already
I say,
unlocked,
less violence.
which I really do like. That's a deeper red. And then if you have, instead of 25 of these, if you have 4 times 7 times 3, for 84 of them, you can trade them all the way up for the red lion die, which is a very bright, shiny red. So for now, I'm going to set these aside.
Excelsior.
Exactly, Excelsior. I couldn't have said it better. So I could have. I just chose not
Seize the moment.
There we go. We are up to 33 of them. So now we're going to go through the die kits and the unlocks. First up, the die kits. We have 4 Mordremoth die kits. Now, before we start browsing this, I'll say I have, on this my character account here, my main account, I have all of the common and uncommon dies and almost all of the rare dies. I also have a lot of the exclusive dies. So I have a total of 8 dies here. If I get one that's useful for this account, I will consider that lucky. I take the rest of them, the duplicates, and I send them on... Yeah, the Red Lion Trading Post, exactly. I send the rest of them onto my alt account. The alt account has a lot of them as well, in which case if I have them there, they get passed on to my guild, and my guild can take anything extra that I'm not using. So, I have all of these, the commons. I have all of the uncommons. Do I have all of the rares? I do. In the exclusives, there's only one I don't have, the Auric die.
Watch yourself, cub.
So we'll get 4 shots at getting an exclusive, and then I need a 1 of 6.
That looks valuable.
We got an exclusive.
More violets, I say. Less violence.
Nope. Okay, so those will all be going off. Next is the Shadow die kits. I have all the commons and all the uncommons. The exclusives, I have 2 out of 3, or 1 out of... I have about half. So can we get another exclusive? We cannot. So I have those. Those are going off to the alt account. I have all the commons and that rare. I have all the uncommons. And there's a rare there I don't have. 1. And the exclusives, I have 2. So if we can get an exclusive out of this, my odds will be pretty good.
You can never
we got an
have
exclusive.
Too much treasure.
Yes, it's a die we don't have on this account. That doesn't happen very often. That's a really solid sort of, what, not quite a tan. Somewhere between a tan and a metallic sort of color. I like it. We'll grab that. I always like to check. Current value on that is 2 gold. But not anymore. Now it's mine. So again, we are having a great run tonight. I have all the commons, all the uncommons, so I have all of these rares. I do. There's like 3 or 4 I don't have here. 4 I don't have. I would love to get another exclusive out of this. I did. About 2/3 chance. I'm pushing my luck. 2 dies I don't have. What are the freaking odds? This is a nice... sort of brilliant, not quite purple. I'm not quite sure what to call that. Yeah, that's a nice color. Not for all my characters. I don't think it goes with what I'm wearing here, but it is a really good color.
Excelsior.
And this one is selling 4. I was going to say 6, so yeah, 5. But not for more. I got that. Weed. Okay, give me a sec. I got to mail off to my alt account.
I offer the best prices around.
This has been a particularly lucky evening as far as the keys go. Send mail. Yep. And it's off. This leaves us the unlocks. We have 1 weapon and 5 randoms. The guaranteed wardrobe unlocks are weapons, armor, backpack items, dies, miniatures, freaking anything that you haven't unlocked, you can get out of these. We'll start with the weapon.
All prices are non-negotiable.
All prices are non-negotiable. We will go to weapon skins. We will double click.
May the stars guide you.
Shadow Serpent Focus. Okay. Shadow Serpent Focus. I have none of this set. From the icon, it looks like it might be pretty cool. It's okay. It's not awesome. It's a nice, quiet, but cool looking one. Not showy. On a 10 scale, I would give that a 6.5 because it's nice, but it's not showy.
Welcome guest.
Personally, I do like the showy stuff. I know I'm worthless and weak.
I pray to the
Okay, we have
spirits of the
5 of
Lord,
these.
but they
That's
rarely answer.
the number of options are mind-boggling. But here we go.
One more thing from my
First
list of
thing,
accomplishments.
bladed boots. I can't believe that I don't have bladed boots, but evidently I don't. I have some of the bladed sets. So we just got the bladed boots. Those are the medium boots. I can't
everything
even...
you need,
That's what
right
they
here.
look like. The bladed sets, not great. So I would say that's like a 2, because those are relatively easy to get. That's a 2 on the 10 scale. Next up, the Adamant Guard Greatsword. Oh, it sounds pretty cool. The icon didn't look great. Adamant Guard Greatsword. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm going to say that's a 3, 3.5 again. It's big. It's different looking, but it's not really impressive. We've got 3 more to go. Coleoptera, that's one of the bug skins.
Excelsior. Interested in something
Weapon
specific?
skin, I think. These are from one of the 2 maps that came before Heart of Thorns. Silver Wastes and the other one. So this is the shield. A shield with with amber and a great big fucking beetle in it. It's actually cool. Not sure I would ever use it because I hate beetles and bugs in general, but it's cool. I'm going to say that's a 6. That's probably a 6 because you don't see any of those very often. So we've got 2 to go.
I have everything you need right here.
Bandit Spear, that sounds not good. That does not sound good. Sorry, looking in the wrong place. There we go. Bandit Spear. Also, it's a spear. So it's an underwater thing. Yeah, that one's going to suck. Yep, that's a 1. That's a 1. We deserve a 10. These have been a below average set of skins. Mind you, the rest of the evening's been terrific for the freebies, for the goodies. Flame Legion wraps. I probably can't even wear those. I probably can't even look at those. They're probably... Oh, I can. Those aren't bad. In fact, they kind of go with what I'm wearing. You know, if I change the colors up. No, those aren't bad. Those are probably a 6, 5 or a 6. So we've opened up everything. All in all, a significant win on the keys. We got 4 uncommons or better. 4 uncommons. Got the Black Lion ticket. We got 2 of the bioluminescent skins. We got the 7 Reapers breastplate. I used 60 of my statuettes to buy the Celestial Compass Focus. And then we got a bunch of unlocks. All in all, a really good evening. We got 2 exclusive dies we didn't have. That's a real freaking shock. I am going to call it here. I hope you had a good time tonight. I probably won't be in tomorrow. I plan on drinking through the evening because the election is ongoing and I don't even want to look at the results. So I probably won't be back tomorrow. Probably back on Thursday to finish up this Guild Wars 2 stuff.
More beer.
So there's at least a couple more things to go. There's the battle in Lion's Arch and the World Breaker, whatever the big screw thing is called. And then there's also sort of the open map instanced event, which I'll want to be doing while there's still a whole lot of people doing it. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back day after tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. I hope the rest of your evening goes great. Hopefully the rest of your week goes great. I will see you on Thursday. Great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Night, guys, and thanks for hanging out.